Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Learn Plan Profit, or Ricky with Tech with Solutions. Wow. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. My name's Ricky. For those that aren't familiar with who it is that I am, I have a little bit over 337,000 subscribers. We're the largest YouTube channel for those who invest in the stock market, and we also run the largest free Facebook group if you've ever wanted to get started. It's that third link in the description. You don't have to join. If you do join, again, it is free. You can leave anytime that you want. It's called Tech with Solutions. Third link in the description. If you guys want to surround yourself with hundreds of thousands of people all across the world when it comes down to investing in the stock market. I can't believe I haven't made this video. I think I have a video like this in the Learn Plan Profit course. I apologize if it's echoing. I'm actually at my new house. I'm in my new room, or like my master room, right? And I have no furniture, so you might hear a lot of echoing and stuff like that. But the stream quality and everything like that should be pretty good. I'm just going to be double checking on the back and making sure that everything looks good on my side. I think we're good. But yeah, just wanted to go live very quickly and talk about my specific approach on the difference between day trading and swing trade. Not an explanation, you guys should know that already, of like what a day trade is and what a swing trade is. But when it comes down to like, how do you know when to swing trade something? How do you know when to day trade something? And I feel like I've explained it in multiple videos before, but it's kind of been in random videos and it's not the core focus. So in this video, that's pretty much what I'm going to cover. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, we'd really appreciate the thumbs up, letting me know. And if you have any video suggestions that you guys would like us to cover, I have over 1,000 videos that I've uploaded on YouTube. If you have one that you would like to suggest, again, I read all the comments. Comment down below, and either someone in my team will let me know if it's a question that we get very often. So I really hope that you guys do enjoy. I want you guys to know that this is my specific way that I identify if something's a day trade or a swing trade. It does not mean that you have to see the same exact value the way that I do, or that you have to trade the same way that I do. There's thousands of other trading styles. I just need you guys to know that. So many people have been asking for my opinion and my style of how I identify a day trade and a swing trade, and this video is solely just that. So I hope you guys can learn something new. Let's go ahead and I'm going to start sharing my screen. So you guys should be able to see exactly what I'm seeing here. All the different stocks, that we're pushing, that I was watching today. I'm using the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform for those that are going to be asking, and then for all those that are tuning in live, here you guys are. So I won't be answering any questions in the live chat. So if you have any questions, then you know to direct message me within the Tech with Solutions or Learn Plan Profit chat if you're a part of those Discord chats. So one of the first things, right? And I talk about this in the Learn Plan Profit course. When it comes down to day trading, like how do you make sense of something being a day trade or a swing trade? Just to put it in very simple terms, what I see in my eyes as a day trade is when something offers potential for profit or just the opportunity, right, is presented for the day. It's not something that I want to hold overnight. It's not something that maybe shows continuous uptrend pattern. I'll give you guys some explanations of something like this. Usually, again, this is just like a perfect picture, which just almost means that not any stock that I ever trade is almost exactly like this, but a momentum stock, right? Those could be viewed as day trades. A lot of stocks that are usually lower cap stocks, and not even just that, but that offer a margin of profit or an opportunity that's only valid for that day. So what do I mean by that? So I think a perfect example is NKE. This is not a momentum stock. This is not a low cap stock. But what do I mean? Why is this a day trade, and why should I not swing trade it? So looking at NKE, I wouldn't say that it's a day trade as of right now, but when something becomes so overextended, when something becomes so overbought, let's see. Okay, let me just double check. Is the sound quality bad? I just got a message that I think the sound quality is bad for this. Are we good? All right, sorry about that. So one thing that I try to focus on is when something offers potential just for one day, I usually view this to be something that is either that is showing signs of a lot of momentum. So what do I mean by that? Usually a lower cap stock or a stock that's continuously breaking and making higher highs. Something that most likely the days that follow will pull back. And this is something that I think a lot of you guys can identify. I would view that more as a day trade. Another quality or characteristic that I would look for something to day trade and maybe not swing trade is when something is overextended. right? Something like NKE. NKE was, we called it out as a potential short-term swing trade. And again, I'm going to give you this explanation. So looking at the overall direction for NKE, it's a continuous uptrend pattern. We could identify that normally when it approaches this SMA line, which is this green line right here, it's viewed as a good deal opportunity. It usually bounces there. So again, it sells off, it consolidates, it breaks above the EMA line. And let's say I buy at $81. Boom, bought in, it continues to make higher highs. I'm swing trading it, and then I lock in profits at 82 just because I wanted to lock in profits here, wanted to walk away. Let's say I locked it in yesterday. Why would I then not continue to swing trade? I want to ask you guys this. If I want to get back in today, right, and I buy in at $82 and then it continues to push up, why around this $83 to maybe $84 price range would I not want to hold? Well, looking at previous patterns, performing a technical analysis and looking at previous patterns, you could see that normally when it approaches $83 to $84 based on previous patterns, it doesn't hold, right? The pattern doesn't continue to push up. The candles kind of get rejected around this area, so it becomes more overbought. So one thing that you can do is you can draw it if it makes more sense to you, but it's almost this price range from anything around like $83, right, to about $84. That price range is sell territory, whatever it is that you want to call it. So if I'm buying and it's already approaching or at that price point, then it wouldn't make much sense because it's pretty much given me all the profit based on previous patterns that it's going to really offer. So it would make sense on why I would lock in profits that day, right? And that's the easiest way to put it. When it comes down to a day trade, I really try to focus on something that offers just opportunity that specific day. If it's a momentum stock and continues to make higher highs and trades in between either the middle view up and the top view up or the EMA and the top view up, it just continues to make higher highs and it's overextended, it doesn't offer long-term potential, that is what I view as a day trade. When the overall opportunity cost is really, or opportunity for profit is just that day. And you guys should be able to know a swing trade is obviously holding something for more than one day. What do I try to look for when it comes down to a swing trade? I think a perfect example will be something like TNDM. So I'm going to give you guys this example. When it comes down to wanting to hold something and have it grow over a period of time, that could be viewed as a swing trade or going long for maybe a longer period of time, right? Looking at TNDM and this continuous uptrend pattern, it's showing signs of a healthy uptrend. It makes sense on why people would feel comfortable. It doesn't mean that it's going to work out every single time. It just means that you would, based on previous patterns, which is if you're a technical trader like myself, obviously you're going to want to do a little bit more fundamental analysis if you're going to be swing trading something for a long period of time. But again, not getting too much into that. Looking at solely the technicals, it continues to make higher highs. It continues to hold above the EMA line. It shows a very consistent pattern. Yes, it has sell-offs just like every other stock, but overall, very healthy, continuous uptrend. At least that's what I see, right? Now, it would make sense on why this would be something that I might want to, like, let's say it sells off and it starts to show signs of a reversal and I might want to hold it for 3 to 6 days. You could see why, right? You could see why I would think that this thing would start to continue to, recover and continue to push up based on previous patterns. Qualities that I look for a swing trade. Trending and usually trades above the EMA indicator. It continues to make higher highs and the overall direction of the company itself is showing signs of an uptrend pattern. It's moving up, right? So if you want your account to grow, it makes sense on why to invest in patterns that are showing signs of growth. I also do swing trade sometimes a lot of stocks on the 180-day chart that offer a horizontal pattern. A lot of the ETFs that I trade offer that specific pattern. That's my specific investing style. It's not something that you have to follow. Just want to make sure that you guys know that I like to focus both on ascending uptrend patterns and horizontal patterns because I understand them and they work well for me. And again, that's what works well for me. I just want to share that with you guys. Now, a perfect example of maybe something that you don't want to swing trade. I love it when in yesterday's video, there's this stock that was like NLST, if I'm not mistaken. Yesterday, someone asked me to break this one down for my top stocks for this week. And I was like, I'm not going to take, first of all, I wasn't taking any breakdowns. And, on top of that, he got so offended that NLST was, I told him, I was like, no, I don't break down pump and dumps. And he was like, NLST is not a pump and dump. First of all, it pushed up regardless of what it did for the first 2-3 days. Like you guys can easily see, like the overall direction for ticker symbol NLST. Look, before all this like BS over here, focus on this. What is that? A continuous downward pattern. If you want to swing trade something, does it make sense to invest in something like this, to hold something and looking at the overall direction? Focus on direction, understand the direction of whatever the stock it is that you are investing in. If it's a downward pattern, does it make sense to swing trade it, to hold it overnight? No, the risk is not worth it, at least not in my eyes. And again, that's my preference. So when this individual got so offended that I called this thing a pump and dump, fine, you guys had an amazing day yesterday. The reason that I don't break down stocks that are like this, first of all, lower cap stocks, is because I have such a large audience, right? Within TechBud Solutions and my YouTube channel, that I don't even want to expose people to such like BS stocks, because I know when you're just getting started, you make very beginner mistakes. And I don't even want to expose people to stocks that can lead to exponential growth. 14% loss today, all the way from $1.10 down to 60 cents. And I can almost tell you, right? We were talking about this one being a potential short, that this thing within 1 month will be back at sub 10 cents. The momentum, you guys could see that the volume has no volume. And then all of a sudden it has a nice little push up. There could be marketing behind it. There's obviously manipulation behind it. And if you see thousands of people within stock twits talking about it, that should be a huge red flag on why you should probably not be trading it. Especially let me just wrap this thing up. What I want to end it with is, and I know I go on these rants all the time, but it's because it doesn't make sense to me. If you do not understand what you are investing in, do not take a position. Again, it's one of the easiest things that you can do is not invest your money. Do not invest your hard-earned money in something that you do not understand. And that's universal in every market. When it comes down to the buying and reselling of cars, I want to give a huge shout out to Caleb. Caleb is our mentor within the Flipping Wheels course, and he bought today a Jaguar S-Type, which I'm going to make a video about tomorrow. This car that was posted for I think about $2,000, something like that, got it for $1,000. The car can sell for about $2,500 to about $3,000. He understood that specific car, what it could sell for within our area, and he understood how to negotiate to get it even to a lower price point to build that margin. He understands that market. If you're just getting started in investing in the stock market, then this is for everyone, right? And there might be a lot of beginners watching this. You might be experienced, and I think we could all agree that there's going to be a learning curve. And if you're just getting started, don't think that you're going to be able to make the same profits as everyone that's been doing this for a while. Approach this as that you're going to lose money. And that is why so many times I encourage people to start paper trading. Practice everything that you are learning without any monetary risk. If you could make sure to avoid and not trade anything that you don't fully understand, I think that could be one of the biggest and best qualities that you will experience, right? Easiest way to put it in that perspective. If you guys learned anything from this video, again, I just shared the difference between how I see day trades and swing trades, and that's my own 2 cents. But the biggest thing is make sure that you understand every action that you take in life. In general, when it comes down to investing, understand what you're buying, why you're buying it, and where you plan to sell it. You're obviously buying it in an effort to sell it for a profit. So understand that you're getting it for a good deal and selling it for a profit. Don't go based off of someone else's opinion. Don't go based off of someone's alert, right? Do your own technical analysis, invest your own time to actually understand what it is that you're doing. And that's really just it. So there's so many other people that are going to be saying so many other different things about why you should invest in Joe Schmo's stock, right? Regardless of what it is. It's your hard-earned money. You're the final decision maker on what you choose to invest in. You could say you should be saying more no than you do yes. Focus on quality and forget about what everyone else is saying. If you trade the same stock for the next year and it makes you profit week after week, all power to you. People think that it's funny that I trade almost the same ETFs time after time, and they treat it as a joke. But again, it works well for me. And of course, I experience red days. There's no question about that. But I'm consistently green. And that's what works well for me, for my investing style. I'm not here to prove myself to anyone, and you're not here to prove yourself to anyone either. Focus on yourself, focus on growing your account, get that ball rolling, understand what it is that you are doing, and just keep it simple. If you guys have any questions, again, feel free to comment them down below, and that is really just it. So we got someone Let's go ahead and change it to the comments. So I usually never leave comments, but I have to say thank you for all your free knowledge, much respect. Thank you, Christian. Really do appreciate that. Let's see. Austin, what's going on, man? Yeah, I just wanted to keep it very simple. So these are all the people that are tuning in live right now. If you guys ever want to tune in live, again, all you guys have to do is click that subscribe button and turn on that little post notification bell. I think it's that little bell right next to the subscribe thing. But yeah, other than that, you guys don't have to subscribe. Just all I hope is that you guys continue doing what it is that you guys love every single day. I really just made this video based on a member's request, and I hope some of you guys learned something new. If you guys did, we'd appreciate the thumbs up. If not, then thank you guys for your time. And I really hope that you guys not only kill it this week, but kill it this year altogether with your profits. And one of my biggest wishes for each and every single one of you is just to understand what you're doing, making sure that you understand every action that you're taking and the risk that you're taking on top of that. So thank you guys again so much for your time. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives you in your success. And if there's absolutely anything that I can do to better assist you, I hope that you guys feel welcomed to comment down below or to direct message me within Discord, as you guys can join TechBud Solutions or Learn Plan Profit. Again, all the links are provided for you down below. Learn Plan Profit is our private course group where you get to watch me trade live every single morning. And TechBud Solutions, it's our free trading community, which is that third link in the description to join over 150,000 members. So yeah, what's going on? All right, hope you guys have a good night. I know it's pretty late. It's about 10 p.m. here. I'm going to go for a little swim, and I can't wait to show you guys like a full-on tour of the new house. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I did a very quick tour on my Instagram live story. The link is down below. It's Ricky Gutierrez. I have like 56 or 57,000 followers on Instagram. Feel free to follow me if you guys don't. You guys definitely don't have to, but I'll be making a full YouTube edit about the new house and everything that it includes and what we plan to do with it. And then our next project is the TechBud Solutions headquarters, where we're going to have that facility in a nearby location where people can, as in you guys, just can come in, dock up your computers and trade with us. That's kind of the goal moving on forward, especially because we have such a large student body because of the ASU campus nearby. So yeah, that's really just it. So thank you guys again for your time, and let's kill it this week. Let's keep it simple. Take it easy, team.